Okay, there we are. It took a little bit. I forgot I had to get a crown on. How's everybody doing? Let's pause this FKA Twigs and we'll get into the spirit here, okay? Let's get into the game. Yo! Well, that text is a little bit small, and this game is a little bit wonky, huh? What's going on here? I think something got smooshed a little bit. Yeah, because that perfectly fits. Thank you. Welcome back to you, Nestle Tesley. How you doing? Let's fix this chat real quick. I'm glad. I'm sorry that it wasn't so much great earlier. That's, I'm sorry that that's what happened. For any part I had in that, I wish I could have done anything differently so it would have been more pleasantly. But it's okay. We're having a great time now. That's why relationships are work, guys. Oh, D-Wags, you're back. Welcome back. Oh, you found Bee and Puppycat stickers to put in your Steven Universe journal. That is pretty good, actually. I'm going to change this chat real quick. Let's go to a 32-point font. And let's change the fade to 45 seconds down from 5 minutes. Is that better? Oh, no, no, no. It's going to take a little bit longer. We're going to have to go to a different screen, okay, guys? Just bear with me. Ugh. I'm looking for this chat, and I need to take this line here. Yeah, okay, this line here. Okay. Go back to King of the Castle. Welcome back. Let's fix this. There's an X here that is erroneous that we don't need, but there's also this chat box background line that we don't need. We actually need .chatline.message. And that's the background. Let's change it. Boom. That looks much better. Throw some emotes up in chat just to check out how it looks, but I think that should be good for the game. I think that's pretty much right on, right? Looks good on my end here. Welcome, counselors. How do you do that? Scorpio Orion, welcome. Council whores. Oh no. This is how bad I spell, guys. Don't ever feel bad about nothing, okay? I don't spell well anyways. Maybe I should just start wearing head bandanas in my daily life because I really like this look it gives me. I look the second. Oh my gosh, that is so right. Oh my gosh, that is so right. I hope this layout works well for us. I hope that it's not too squished. If the stats are too small, we'll try something else out. We'll change up the format. Yeah, yours too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dranksy! Welcome to chat! It's so good to see you, man. Oh, Lord Blasphemy! Greetings, Helldiver. What's up? Alright. If y'all feel like it... Oh, what's up, nerd? Let me change... I gotta change the how-to while we roll in here. Rogue, you got, like, no one with you. Yeah, patricians do look to be off to a very strong start. Hopefully Taco shows up, because Taco Mans will get in there, Rogue, and he's a master of the Chiefs of the North there. I gotta go to Stream Elements and change the bot, because I'll encourage everybody to change their this music's very Conan the Barbarian. Maybe I want to watch that soon. I want to encourage people to change their name in chat to I can't read chat, it's too interesting. I want to encourage people to change their color in chat down here to the color of their faction that they join. So like Dranksy, if you change your name to purple, which like I don't think that's gonna be a problem for you, that might be good too. That might be easy in chat to coordinate, like Nessa Tesla has done here. She's changed her chat color. How to And then also feel free to change your chat name color to that of your faction. There we go. Okay, so if you hit there you go, my dude. If we do how to, if anyone's like, what the hell? You just type join with your pronoun to join a faction. Feel free to change your chat name color to that of your faction. Yeah, you totally are. That was one thing that I have to do over here real quick. Yeah, you kind of are. Yeah, you're the last Viking, my guy. All right, let's activate. Set as overlay 1. Done. Do you guys see the extension on your screen? Probably like somewhere around here right now. Maybe on your phone. It's kind of down in that corner down there. Yeah. Highlander mode. They say you are the rogue hero. You know, rogues aren't known to travel in huge groups. You are the rogue hero. Are your factionists there? Woo. Awesome. Glad to hear. You have a king on your side too? She's from your faction? Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. We might have to restart the game because the extension wasn't enabled before the game was started. So I think like Nessa Tesla doesn't have her her customizations, or was it just because you didn't have them in the last game? Because Dranksy has them. Dranksy has them. So it's not that. So it's fine. Oh, sorry. Does a no prep Batman with full gear clear super hell dive with bugs? You said something about Iron Man earlier. I don't know, man. I haven't even tried hell dive, so we'll answer that question when I get there. Maybe I'll do a full series of like, could a fictional badass clear a super hell dive? That sounds a fun analysis. I think chat's a bit disappearing a bit fast for me right now, so I'm gonna change the refresh really quickly to something like 75 seconds. There we go. Pulled it from the last game. I think that's what happened. I think we're ready to go, guys. I think that we're ready to go now. I think that the... Sorry, this music is just banging. I think that Rogue Hero will be fine. Because if I remember correctly, the... Queen Valida is a chief. Yeah, I just recently watched that actually for the first time with the let's go guys, let's go to the game. I just recently watched the one with the car. I kind of barely remember it. I've only seen it once. Okay. That's her right here. I don't know if that's her custom characters there. You can give everybody that's got a little shimmery shingle. Maybe not everybody has a character yet. I don't know. Okay. All right, guys. So it's a little bit small, huh? Let me change this. Geez, why is it so low? Oh, so I can see it over here, I think. Let me change this to this. That's not gonna work. That's the wrong aspect ratio. Oh, guys. Okay, it needs to know it knows it's connected. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to change this to be... No, that's not better. That's not better. That's better. I think the UI is just small, guys. I think the UI is just small. Can you guys all see in your extension how much money you have? Like, does anyone, if you want, let me know in chat, like at me in chat or something. And I'll try to like go to that screen and like call it out if you can't see it. I think you're already joined up, Ness. I don't know if it's gonna work. So this is the reign of Queen Velida in the spring of 998. We are 2 years from the rollover, as it were, on the old odometer of years. It's not piss. I pulled from the last game. Okay. If we get some new, like, if we get a bunch of new characters, I'm totally willing. Maybe we'll do a vote on the Discord. Maybe that's, like, the perks of citizenship on the Discord is, like, you get to vote if we restart the save. It's for her to die. Oh, well. Yeah, who said that? Who said that? All right. Well, Queen Velida, let's give a look. I can't. I'm in this screen. Let me get out of this screen. So let's do a quick recap on these stats right here. Well, I guess right here, right? 5 authority, 1,500 treasury, 5 stability. Respectable. Because we just started. The Chiefs notably have 9 military, 0 faith, and 0 defiance. Ah, gotcha. Heard. Let me do a shout out, man. At Scorpio Orion. If you guys like good vibes, good talk, and marbles, get on that guy's shit. He's awesome. That's a big shout out in chat right there. Mech pilot, family man, and entrepreneurial spirit. That's him, man. The counts, though. Y'all counts are set. We were on the verge of rebellion last game. And then you killed... Not you. The King Sven was killed. If you all need a refresher, let me scroll all the way up. I'm gonna pin this, actually, Zima. I'm pinning this. After the stream, it'll go... Oh, no. I'm gonna pin this just for 60 minutes, so anyone coming by can see it, and if I... Nope, that's not what I wanted to pin. Sorry about that. Where the heck? It's this one I want to pin. That's weird. There we go. Let's do 800 minutes. That sounds reasonably crazy. Best as Defiance. Yeah, and then we share first place. But you got so much help last turn from the Chiefs. The Chiefs did so much to also assure, through their royalty, to also assure that the patricians would have recovery. You had no farming or 1 farming, I believe, and now it's at 6. That's what the last game happened. It was last game patricians made out, even though the counts have 9 trade, 10 farming. They were up 10 defiance last game. It was wild, I'm pretty sure. High military, those Knights of the Drowned Order might fuck around actually now. And a decent amount of faith. So, let's meet the council. Chief Rogue Hero, truly the Rogue Hero, Highlander of the North. You did it. You seized the throne. We showed them what the Chiefs could do, didn't we? We did. We're the first winners. That's all the counts can celebrate. Let me change this message here. I actually don't know if we'll be doing what we'll be doing next. Next week. I think we'll be having to cut out early, so we might be starting early. Maybe we'll do that. King of the Castle. Will it join us September 6th? It's September 13th. I'm just going to disable this one right now because I don't know. I got to do some... On my next break, I'm going to try to do that. Counts were the first winners. That's what matters. All right. Back to it. Chief Rogue Hero says... Now you just remember which side of your bread is buttered. You answer to us. Got it? Ooh, how is Queen Velida going to answer? She got here because of her predecessor's allegiance to the patricians. It sure showed, yeah. I think that she's a little bit more she wants more to do with the Chiefs. She's like, oh, I'm all back in the Chiefs. Last time we helped the patricians out and it got King Sven killed. Fucking long live the North. Ha, that's the spirit. Now, introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Let's go see the Counts of the East, because they really respect to their trade and farming. She was elected with Northern and Patrician vote. That is true. That is true. But that is true. Thank you, Zima. That's a really good point. We had to choose, and the patricians sided with the chief, so it's kind of this allegiance. I want her to remember that, but I also want her to be a little bit scared of outsiders, because the last king was killed in the streets by peasants. That's what I think happened, right? Bros and hoes. Bros and hoes. Count Scorpio Orion the second. Looking good. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And finally, to the patricians of the East. Lady Patrician D-Wag 789. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. With that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile... schemes. Finn of the North. What do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case, says Rogue Hero. All right, Rogue, it's your chance to vote here. You gotta come out of lurking. Oh, no, sorry. Not your chance now. You don't gotta come out. I'll tell you when you gotta come out. Dad has good genes. Rogue going rogue, right? Yeah, he's a rogue hero, right? He's a rogue hero. Let me get back to my thing over here. All right. And if you're out there and you're not followed yet, drop a follow, because we're so close to our goal of 50, and then we unlock new features on Twitch. So it's a popularity contest. Dranksy, my guy. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get to the path to victory. This is where... No, let's go through the coronation. As tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. All right. Let's get this over with, right? Shall we call the nobles in? Tradition says that we throw the queen in the river, but, you know, who knows? Let's see what the monarch prefers. There's no goals yet, you know. Monarch has no preference, guys. Let's see how everyone wants to vote. Let's go. Here we go for the vote. We're going to have a little bit... probably about 30 seconds, 35, 40, 45. Depends on how many votes we get in and how quickly. It hasn't helped us the last few times. That's so true. Trafili. I don't know what that is. Search. Oh. All right. Got it. Get some votes in there. Enough people have voted, I think, right? 5 votes. Oh, got it in there. There's only 6 nobles, guys. This is it. Wow, a religious ceremony. Dude, that's because Dranksy's in this fucking game. Dude, Dranksy's so fun to roleplay with. All right. We're proceeding with option C. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the 9th god. In the hallowed halls of St. Bertrand's Cathedral, the Archbishop places the crown upon your head before launching into his sermon. Faith is up for the coast and the east. And that is why Velida is the queen, ordained by divine right, chosen by the 9th god, and elevated above all. If the assembled nobles were plotting against you, perhaps the threat of eternal damnation has given them second thought? Probably not. All right. We stick with our core values, with tradition. Tradition must prevail. All right. Let's see. This is when we choose ambitions, I believe. My spy master, the history books... Your Majesty. I'm sorry. I was trying to replace words. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers. Unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I think this is going to be the... Last king, I think... The last king was stability, I believe. Authority. I think that what we're going to do, as a saint, of course, as a saint, river pollution. The church will love you, I suspect, but will anyone else? I suggest, over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall faith as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. With that, my spy master's off, and the season is over. Ah, schemes. Violetta of the Dranxy dynasty, well-known Eastern bird breeder, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back these days of glory, but not while the false Queen Valida wears the crown. Y'all need the ninth god. All right, counts, you're going to get to vote real quickly here. You're voting right now. Is it A, intimidation by raising stability? Do you scheme B, through ascension by lowering your own faith? Or C, through possession by lowering your own defiance? Counts have already been successful with a possession before. Counts, get your votes in now. Looks like Dranxy has voted for possession. Is that... We have Counts and Scorpio Orion. I'm not going to hold Scorpio Orion to any votes because I know that he's lurking. Possession is how it is. Voting is closed. It is through possession. It is a worthwhile scheme, as we have basically seen the plots of Hereditary play out in the first session in the year 9... What year was it? 948? I forget. I said it in my video. Oh, yeah. I should get a link. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It's happening. The on-screen stuff. I'll hit continue over here. Oh. Videos, please. I'm gonna hope this doesn't play and go through my mic. It doesn't. And then go to Stream Elements, and then I'm adding a new timer called nothing. It's called King of the Castle YouTube. Want to know how we started? Watch here. I'm just going to link it. I'm just going to put a link. That's crazy. Okay. It should be a shorter link. And I think that's fine. It's going to go every 50... Nope. Every 69 minutes. Nope. That's too many. 69 minutes. Activate timer. Okay. Back to it, guys. Spring 948 was starting year. Yeah, I thought it was 948. So we've been through quite a bit already, guys. This is a save worth saving. All right, Counts, let's go. The Counts plan to summon a demon to possess the Queen, putting her totally under their control. First, they must lull the Queen into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their own defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. You've done it right here. You can see that. It's got a little checkbox, if you can see. Orm of the Rogue Hero clan, eccentric northern god speaker, good for him, stands precariously in a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. That's what he sounds like, right, guys? Morgana is with us. Valida now sits the throne, and the chiefs are in charge, but the other regions will be ready to scheming to depose her. This is when you gotta come out of lurk, Rogue. Do we stay loyal to the new queen, or cut losses and put me on the throne instead? Do you vote A, loyalist, by aiding the queen? Yeah. B, subterfuge by lowering stability, or C, uprising by raising the treasury? Who knows? Votes in now, chiefs. Straight for the crown. God damn, I know, right? Hell yeah. Love to hear it. Chiefs have voted for loyalist by aiding the queen. That settles it then. Long live the queen. May she bring glory to Morgana. But we can always change our minds. If Valida ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of her the old-fashioned way, which, boy, howdy, have we seen this happen in our little kingdom here. The chief's goal is to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Good to know, good to know, good to know. All right. Patricians. Lucius of the Zima 223 family, powerful coastal entrepreneur, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Valida. Something must be done. All right, Pats, get your votes in. A, through doppelganger by lowering their own defiance. B, through conspiracy by lowering their own treasury. Or C, through corruption by lowering their own authority. Lucius is a fine man, guys. A, doppelganger, lower your own defiance. B, conspiracy by lowering the treasury. Or C, corruption by lowering authority. Zima's voted for A, and Nessa Tesla II has voted for A. Ah, but D-Wags has voted for corruption. A noted vote. I believe that's all the votes in. If anyone is lurking out there and you want to play, just type !join and then your preferred pronoun, and you'll be added to one of the factions, probably Chiefs. And it is Doppelganger. It won't do anything, I don't believe. We'll have to... Oh, I think we'll have to start a new game or something. I don't know. Try to refresh your thing if that works, but I don't know. I'm not sure because I don't know what it looks like. We're gonna polyjuice? Yeah, exactly. The patricians plan to swap the real queen for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the patricians must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Oh. So we've got a bunch of good little guys down here. So as the monarchy, as the Queen Valida, I'm going to need to inflame your states. I'm going to need to be playing a little bit rough with you guys. All right. Let's continue. Okay. I can pick a new vote here. Royal Gamble is always cool. Damn, this stop the count is crazy. I don't want to use that because that's just like not fun for Twitch chat. You're not going to rebel? I would never think that. I will... Okay. Royal Gamble. I'm going to go with it so that when we have options that are going to benefit the realm and we need treasury, I want to keep the treasury about 2,500 is my comfortable level. I'm telling you guys this as I choose this vote, okay? This voting option here, this law, the Royal Gamble. There's going to be some times where we're going to need to buff the treasury up so that we can spend it on the kingdom. And that's what that's going to go for. That's my gamble to you. That's my gamble on this monarchy. Let's go in the season. All right, this game's so fucking cool. I love it. Ah! Rogue says, I have my plans. Do we choose an honor guard first? Who are we going? We're definitely going to go with the North. I think there's no question about that. Unless, God, we really couldn't choose. I think as a symbol of, it's a 50-year anniversary, Zima. This is the 50-year anniversary, right? Of the kingdom. This is 998. We have pretty girls between our gladiators. Yeah. My only thought is that the counts have both military and faith, okay? God, but I want to keep the defiance high. I don't know if that's going to be a good move. Just because the military and the faith is high of the counts, I don't need them to be my honor guard. What I really need, even though their faith is 0, it'll help me stay truer, guys, if I'm surrounded by, and no offense, chiefs, heathens. You know, like, you guys have no faith. That's fine. So what's the goal over here? Oh, I am to raise faith. Surround myself with heathens. It'll only reaffirm my faith in the whatever we is it the 9 gods? I don't remember the actual like the good ones and the bad ones or whatever in this one. I think we're going with Honor Guard, and we're going to go with the Chiefs. We really have to. It's just how it is. And only because I have to think smartly. I have to play the game a little bit, guys. You guys have to stay close to me as your goal. I'm not putting you close to me. Sorry. All right. One evening, I'm sitting up in my bed, reading some paperwork, when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into my bedchamber, as bold as brass. Hello, you Madge. I'm sorry about the accent. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? I'm gonna yell for the guards. Guards, guards, guards! Northerns have some paganism. Counts have sex. This is true. Ninth God is the common faith, and official one. Got it. All right, my palace watch is nowhere to be seen, despite me yelling myself hoarse. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What if gangrene could be cured with moldy bread? I haven't tried it yet, but I've got a good feeling. Oh no, guys. Before the peasant can explain further, my marshal burst into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? Should we say just kick him out? Is now the time? That's such a crazy thing. You can go with no honor guard. Oh, that's fucking wild, actually. That's wild, actually. I'm just gonna kick him out. Just get out of here. Just get out of here. Arms behind your back, scumbag. The peasant is dragged from my bedchamber, still babbling about moldy bread. When the marshal returns, she looks grim. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. And we're having a beast. We're all gonna get cursed into furniture. Yeah, maybe. Rogue comes up and says, "You'll choose our northern warriors, won't you, Your Grace? Don't tell me you've gone soft and southern already." Oh man. We could go with the foreign mercenaries, but that just means that we have to do that royal gamble. I'm just not comfortable with that, guys. Let's go. I made my decision. It's the north. It's the north. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. The northern warriors. We'll make the arrangements at once. Well, look at that. You guys' defiance went up? Oh, no. Oh, look at this guy. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of my courtiers faints. Let us love you! We'll get a patrician monarch on the throne. Don't worry, that will happen. It'll be really fun. It's going to be this play. Watch, it's going to be great. Counts, let's attend to the counts. They're low on lumber, which is crazy. They have a lot of trade. Ah, here we go. Lady Patricia Nessa Tesla II. Your August Majesty, will you tell these superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. Conte Dranksy. I've told you 1,000 times, Lady Patrician. Damn, Dranksy, you look great. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract, and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Some patricians' wealth has decreased, and some counts' wealth has increased. We can check over on this thing right here. But also, I think you can check personally. King Fen the Unifier brought their lumbering companies, actually. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Your August Majesty, the counts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. All right. We're voting on should the patricians be allowed to harvest lumber from the haunted forest in the east. Option A, patricians have a contract and may go logging. Option B, let them harvest the lumber and share the proceeds with the counts. Option C, turn the forest into a joint coastal eastern hunting reserve. Or option D, fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. Option A and B are both based on the patricians' trade with the low chance. Option C, to turn it into a forest, defiance and authority will go up, authority will go down. And D, fence the area off, make sure no one goes near it. High chance to succeed. I'm gonna veto an option, I think. I'm gonna veto this sharing option because I just don't think it's really in the spirit of anything. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the vote. Get your votes in now. Option A, the patricians have a contract and may go logging. Option C, turn the forest into a joint coastal eastern hunting reserve. Or option D, fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. Rogue Hero and Nessa Tesla had voted for option A. D-Wags voting for option C. Dranksy voting for option D. 2 more votes. Oh, Scorpio Orion voting for option D. 1 more vote to get in. Who would it be? It would be Zima, option A. Nessa Tesla doesn't believe it's haunted. We need the spooky lumber. All right, here we go. Voting is closed. If you guys are having fun and you want to continue to have fun and be reminded when we do more King of the Castle, I'm going to be posting the events in the Discord. The link's in chat, so go ahead and hit that link and you can join the Discord. If it's, I think it's hard to do on mobile. And if that's the case, I just need to make sure that I have a chat command for Discord that just prints the, custom command Discord. It just prints the link. Perfect. So if anyone is having trouble clicking that link, just go ahead and type this exclamation Discord and you'll get a really easy tappable link here if it's not. Okay, let's continue on. The patricians have a contract in Mago logging. All right, I got to keep an eye on the Discord. Okay. I don't. I'm keeping an eye on this. Stop getting distracted. It failed. Sorry, guys. With the council's express permission, hundreds of coastal lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and start hacking it down, but they're woefully unprepared for what they find, boyos. The moment the workers cut into the ancient trees, they come alive, picking up laborers and devouring them whole. Damn, Coast, your trade went down. Fuck, dude. I don't know if you guys can take that. Who could have seen this coming? And the stability is now teetering. Uh-oh, guys. Panic spreads. The patricians withdraw from the area immediately, but the forest does not return to dormancy. Instead, trees start marching across the east, ransacking villages across the way. Dude, along the way. Damn. The east, your farming went down to 9, but your defiance went up to 6. You are now mutinous. Holy shit, you can rebel. You literally did not see moving trees coming. I know, this is fucking wild, actually. Conta Dranksy. Hey, you little linguists out there, let me know if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know how to say it. I warned you. Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the patricians knows no bounds. Damn. Dranksy bust out the italics for that one. A prediction in the north. Chief Rogue Hero. Your Majesty, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Majesty knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. We're greedy because we're poor. Yeah, I know, man. It's like, what's that J. Cole line? Like, if you scared to take a chance, how the fuck we gonna get rich? Right, man? Your internet's so bad. I'm sorry, Zima. I'm sorry to hear that. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on the way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the stark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Don't sell us haunted wood next time. Count Scorpio Orion II. Blood and stars, no. An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some horrified, but all are very loud. I'm going to get a drink while I'm going to refresh my not piss while I do this vote. I made a big jug of green tea. Okay. Option A, focus on holy protection against this eclipse. Faith will go up and defiance will go down. Option B, encourage visitors to the north to witness this event. Defiance will go up, but trade will also go up. And option C, These sun-obsessed fools should focus on their land, not the sky. Defiance will go up, but farming will go up too. How should the kingdom prepare? So this is I think in the north, the farming will go up in the north if we do these options. These are affecting there. This is my royal gamble, so that we can buff the treasuries. We can buff our coffers. We'll have them overflowing of coin in which to help the patricians with their trade, in which to help the north with whatever they want, their trade. Help everybody with their faith. Buy whatever we want. Help the stability. I'm gambling. We must focus on holy protection against this eclipse. I'm going to start this vote, and then I'm going to go walk away and get a drink. Okay, guys? All right, here we go. Starting the vote. It's a decision between them. You abstain. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, my faith. Scorpio Orion, I will remember this. Dranksy, I will also remember this. All right, here we go. I voted only to keep unity of patricians, nothing personal. No worries. I wasn't looking at who voted against it. I was only looking at who voted for. All right, we're in, I don't even remember what the option was. Shit. I wasn't even considering it. Fuck. Let me finish this. By the blood of the dead, you shouldn't be encouraging this nonsense. The treasury has decreased a little bit from that gamble, and the defiance has gone up in the east. As word gets out about this impending solar event, visitors from across the kingdom drift over to the north. I think it was to improve tourism, was it? The trade is now dynamic. Need to upkeep the military somehow. Rogue here, I hear you. I hear you. You are doing what the North needs. All right. And that is the end of the summer of 998. Here we go. In this screen, let me explain this. Just, I want to kind of like get my really short pitch down on this screen. What's going to happen is that you're going to use your personal wealth. We can look on the right side to see all the richest nobles. Yeah, don't overspend like some idiot over here, you know, like, yeah, don't let some idiot overspend here. Yeah, exactly. I want people to have a good onboarding and first good auction. So we're going to vote with our funding. We're going to put a dollar amount. We're going to say we want to fund B 500, and we're going to say we want to put 500 down there. And what that's going to do is it's going to, well, the two highest buildings here, the two highest projects here that are funded with the most wealth, those will be the ones that are done. So you only need to fund things so that they're in the two highest if you want them done. Bazaar guides, we need money. That's what Zima says. So let's look at the options. A, cathedral, faith will go up. B, monument, authority will go up. Both of these in the north. Faith in the north and authority in the north. Well, authority's not in the north. It'll go up everywhere. For the counts, C, library, stability will go up, or D, prison, stability will go down, so that affects the realm. And option E, the Grand Bazaar for the patricians. Option E, trade will go up for the patricians, which they really need. You should fund the Grand Bazaar. Or option F, the Thieves Guild, in which trade goes down. So if you really wanted to fuck the patricians, you could fund F. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm starting the auction now. We'll have 60 seconds. Let's go. You use an exclamation point fund XY. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Start auction. Gotta spend money to make money. Looks like Nesta Tesla is funding 300 on E, and Zima is funding 300 E. Rogue Hero contributing 200 of his personal wealth to fund E. The Patrician Chieftain Alliance is strong. That's how we got to Queen Valida's reign. Any other funding right now would get a second building built. There we go. See, like that. Zima, fund A1. Boom. The faith could go up in the north for just 1 coin. Someone needs to fund something else for 2 coins if they don't want the faith to go up in the north. Very demure and respectful, Rogue. D-Wag's getting one right at the end. Fund D100. Oh, Rogue just barely missing that timing with that. It was a clash at the end, a classic wait till the last minute, right? Wait till the last seconds to get your funding in so that you can pay the least. It's a smart tactic, guys. You're playing 4D chess. Okay, the Grand Bazaar was funded. That means trade goes up in the Patrician's realm. And the prison was funded, so that means stability goes down in the realm. Damn, dude. Guys, the Counts are on the verge of rebellion. And they called us greedy. I know, right? We'll see over here. There are 2 votes needed from the Counts to start a rebellion. You can do that by typing !rebel in chat. That'll reveal it to the world, though. That's a public action. All right. I gotta go with finding a spouse. No worries. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. Not pissed, guys. I'm so sorry I bought my mic. I need to get an arm. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or you not mind? Women. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? All right? How will we marry? Who knows? Let's go deal with the trees are attacking, guys, because we might see some major repercussions, okay? Lesbian queen. We stand a lesbian queen. Comte Dranxy. Your Highness, ever since these bird-brained patricians tried to cut down our ancient grove, the trees have been rampaging across the east. You just said the forest was haunted. Lots of forests are haunted. You should have said, composed of ancient, cursed trees that swallow people whole. The grove is older than the kingdom itself. It's no wonder it held such power. Please, Your Majesty, assemble the council. We have to appease the trees. Appease the trees. Appease the trees. Appease the trees. Okay. We only have 2 options. C, bring in coastal soldiers to help fight. So that would be... I don't think that's smart. They only have 2 military. So that's going to be a 70% chance. Or the Counts can deal with this alone. 30% military. You sold us bad goods. Oh my god, set fire to the trees. I wish we could. We don't have the money to do it, guys. And this is... I'm going to do Royal Gamble. Oh no, I'm sorry. B. We can do A. Set fire to the east. We have none napalm. Shit, dude. I don't... I have nothing against Counts. Counts. This is tough. Option A, set fire to the east. Option C, bring in coastal soldiers to help fight. Or option D, the Counts can deal with this alone. Fuck. I'm so sorry, Counts. I'm so sorry. It's not personal. We need the money, and that's where we're going. We have no other choice. It's bad. It's immediately bad for the realm. But I think in the... Here we go with the voting. In the ashes... For option A, the justification, why I royally gambled on this. Option A, for setting fire to the east. From those ashes of these infernal abominations of trees, I gotta blow my nose. It'll fertilize. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Their realm can handle a lack of leadership at this point. Who knows what fruit will grow from these terrible ashes? Their silence is an action. This is so true. The trees are attacking. Let me take a sip here. With grim determination, the council votes to burn the entire forest. Of course, the forest is mobile, which prevents a much harder challenge. That's true. In the end, the counts are forced to light a lot of fires. Soon, half of the east is burning. We are now in a lawless kingdom, and the farming has dropped by 3 in the east to 6. Once the smoke clears, the ancient killer trees are no more. May they never return. It is what it is, Zima, right? It is what it is. Let's deal with the solar discovery. DWAG789. Hurt factions, that's true. Your esteemed highness, while scouting the north for a prime eclipse viewing spot, my servants discovered a portal. Wow. It's a shimmering shadow hanging in the air about the size of a door. We threw a rock in and it returned as a slab of polished obsidian. How exciting! Naturally, I sent one of my servants through next. They saw a red wasteland beneath the sky whose color defied description. I recall a tale from my childhood of such a land, where fairy beings gave vast riches to those brave enough to visit. Riches, you say? This portal is on my land, so I have the rights to any riches it may contain. But I discovered it. Well, my servants did. Great treasure lies beyond, I'm sure of it. All right. Who should be allowed to explore the portal when the eclipse comes? Option A, Chief Rogue Hero owns the land, so he explores the portal. Option B, DWAG789 discovered it, so he can explore it. Or option C, whoever has the most money should hire an adventurer to explore. I don't have any preference here, I think. This is a matter for the council. Let's go. Actually, I'm sorry. I should have put my thumb down on the one for Rogue Hero, just as a show of faith. I have that option. It looks like the patricians have all voted one way, unfortunately, for the chiefs. Here we go. Voting has closed. Okay, 3 nobles voted for DWAG's discovered it so he can explore it. The patricians are delighted and start making preparations immediately. And back when to eat? No worries, my guy. Go ahead and, here, let me throw this up. How to. You just type !join with your preferred pronoun and you'll get in the game. You can play with us. You can be winning the game, son. The patricians are delighted and start making preparations immediately. The kingdom awaits to hear what riches or horrors are within. The defiance in the coast has gone down, and the defiance in the north has gone up. And that's it for the autumn of 998. Here we go. Totally, dude. You're all good. The Counts and the Crown. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their scheme against the queen. All right, Rogue. Gotcha. By the blood of the dead, I spotted the spy master peering through my window the other day. She's on to us. Count Scorpio Orion, we must keep our guard up. Plenty of nobles have recovered from bad reputations. I see that now, Dranksy, in the chat over here. They probably weren't trying to possess the queen with the demon, though. The Count's aim is to lower defiance. All right. One more to rebel from Counts, and it'll go off. I can't. The Counts are crazy. Pats, your trade is so bad. But it's your... Sorry, we need it. And Wags has no money. D-Wags has no money. Okay. If I do that, that's fine. Yeah, D-Wags, you really do have nothing. It's personal wealth. Patricians, this is a lot of personal wealth. Yeah, common tax will do. Chiefs, we're going to leave it here too. We're going to leave it here too. Yep, we're leaving it here too. The Count's got a trade bonus too, so their rebellion is... The Counts are rebelling. The Counts are rebelling. Scorpio Orion is here to rebel. Mystical Image appeared from the shadows and kicked you in the shin. Oh no. Dude, that's like triggering specifically to me. I had a friend who used to like kick shins in middle school, and it was the fucking worst, man. All right, the Counts are rebelling. Let's go deal with the rebellion right here. Let me go back to the stats of the... Here we are. At long last, the Counts have reached their boiling point. I am confronted in my throne room by Count Scorpio Orion II. His smile is sharp as a scalpel. The Counts of the East will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Violetta, the true queen. My authority has weakened. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. As Vikings with guns. All right, how are we going to do this, man? I'll do it this way, because I can't really afford to have everyone rebel against me. One day I will see your head on a spike. There will be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them. Authority is ineffective and the East has gone way up. Count Scorpio Orion strides from my throne room without looking back. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against rebels? The Counts are formidable, but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. That would be disastrous. How did things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Contadrancy. As reason for the uprising, they're citing my past transgressions. Your past transgressions. Me, the monarch. That fucked me up. Mainly angering the ancient tree grove for the sake of some lumber. Urge to murder rising? No. Is it too late to apologize? It is. Now is the time for swords, not words. So this is it? Civil war? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There'll be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. All hail Plankton. We have warned you about the haunted forest. Now you've left us to deal with it. I know. This is all... It's all the chickens coming home and roost. I'll deal with this, and then we'll deal with the spouse. Opening strike from the Counts. Contadrancy. It's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the East was conquered. But before that, we were our own rulers with a lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years. The glory days, says Scorpio Orion. Indeed, and that's why we must rise up. By placing Violette on the throne, we will reclaim what we have lost. But first, we must decide on tactics. My fellow Counts, I ask you, how shall we strike first? Counts, get ready to vote. We can launch a preemptive strike against the chiefs to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the patricians may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be likely to join us if the queen's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the queen. Or finally, I could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Here we go, Counts. I realize now, well, let me read these options. Option A, launch a preemptive strike on the chiefs. Option B, call upon the patricians to join your cause. Option C, petition for the support of the church. Or option D, send an assassin after the queen. Oh shit, dude. That's awesome. I thought you were gonna go for C for sure, man. All right, here we go. There's Counts are opting to send an assassin after the queen. Voting has closed. Scorpio Orion II. Thank you for meeting with me at such short notice. The sum you offered piqued my interest. You understand why the sum is so high, though? Yes, you want me to assassinate the queen. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want a woman dead, she is dead. Get it done. Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna see how this fucking goes. Let's take care of eligible options. Chancellor says, I have found 2 potential matches for you. Obviously, the ongoing rebellion has limited our options. In any case, I've found an eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's loyal regions. You're in desperate need of securing an alliance right now. Choose wisely. Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall when they've arranged 2 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. All right, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Ursa, firstborn daughter of the Northern Rogue Hero clan. Apparently, she can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure she's wonderful when she comes out of her shell. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. She was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. All right, I can see the appeal. And finally, from the coast, we have Rhoda, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Zima 223's estate. She's always getting herself into trouble, for some reason or another. She recently gave away half her fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. She's an absolute fountain of energy. No one can keep up with her. I like the sound of her. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I'm so sorry about that, but I think it's going to happen again. We'll go with the coastal candidate. The faith, the fact that she gave her money away to the church just means a lot to old Queen Valida, whose ambition is to raise faith. Oh, it's not a Northern Promise. It's a new era in this 50th year of our great kingdom. And finally, from the coast, we have Rhoda. Yep, sorry. Yeah, she did that. I have made my decision. Sorry. Rhoda of the coast. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Okay, we can handle that. I realized that I should have said the other thing that lowered stability, because I don't care about stability. I care about keeping my authority high. Yeah, diversifying the bloodline. Exactly. We're trying to get the strengths of our people. You know, our lands are so entwined, and they envelop the capital, the lands of the north and the lands of the coast. Cradle the capital. All right. And that's the winter of 998. Rebellion. All right, let's tweak the laws. Call for unity. Wow. If more than 50% of nobles vote for an okay. The monarch, iron choice. I like that. Doing that, and I'm going to change monarch's vote. There we go. Iron choice to get more authority, because we're going to need it. Like, chiefs, patricians, it's not going to be an easy time. We're going to need the authority. We're going to need something to keep this kingdom together, and it's not going to be through stability. Now we need authority. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's do the royal wedding first, because I'm not giving first, priority to rebels. Yes, wedding, please! The Civil War cast a shadow over my wedding. Instead of being a joyous public holiday, the day arrives without much pomp and ceremony. Still, all my loyal nobles have arrived in the capital to keep up appearances. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Rhoda at my side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do! That I pronounce you queen and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Rhoda, dances so vigorously that she spills wine all over herself. There we go. By the time you find yourself alone with Rhoda, it's past midnight, and I've never felt more tired. She says, "Good God, I am so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine." How are you still so full of energy? Oh, you sound just like my mother. She's been asking that question since I was 5 years old and swinging from the chandelier. Oh, dude. We can bed Rhoda. What do you think you did in spare time? I think we should sleep in separate bed chambers for now. Dude, is that part of the faith? I don't think so. Let me ask her what she thinks of the wedding first, you know? It was damn beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. All right, dude. What do you like to do in your spare time, you know? Let me get to know this girl, because she says, like, oh, I like to kick children. I like to kick orphans. Then I'm like, all right, wait a minute. Hold on, what? Why, I've dedicated my life to the one true faith, of course. The ninth God is with me every step I walk. Oh, man, shall we go to bed together? No time like the present, eh? She swings back the last dregs of her wine and leads me to bed. Oh, dude, finally, dude. We never... It's the first time our spouse has actually, like, given a shit about us. All right, let's go. Mustering an army. Sorry, rebels. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying. Drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least, that's what I imagine. Most of my time is spent in the safety of my palace, poring over a giant map with my marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the East is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous cur, Contadrancy. I have received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the coast. If they march now, they'll intercept the Count in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the North. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed Counts. What are your orders, Your Majesty? It's got to be option A. Chiefs, we need to get our military in there. Time for the great battle. They got to join forces, man. Counties Jamaican drums. Stop. That's really funny. Big steel drums. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay orders to Lord Patrician D. Wags, the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on the battlefield. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. That'll all shake out. D-Wag says, we have our orders, but should we follow them? Here we go. Patricians, get your votes in. A, defy orders and send the coastal army to fight the rebels. B, follow orders and link up with the chiefs. Or C, hang back and let rebels march on the capital without challenge. Some of our traditional drums are made from old bobsleds. It's pretty good. All right. Patricians have voted to follow the orders and go for the chiefs. Follow orders and link up with the chiefs. Sorry, it's a lot of talking. Okay. The whole city holds its breath. I stew in my palace, waiting for my marshal's return. Finally, she arrives at my throne room, looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you've ordered, the patricians have turned their army around to link up with the chiefs. All according to plan. Indeed, Your Majesty. Let's hope the plan is sound. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. We will prevail! That's the spirit. Now, I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the coastal army's retreat has given the Counts free rein to pillage and plunder the coast. The rampaging eastern troops descend on farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Guys, that's a hit. That's a hit to your farming, but the hit leaves you at sufficient. I want that to be noted. While the coast suffers, the coastal forces successfully link up with the chiefs. Awesome. Damn, trade's gone up in the east. Trade has gone to shit. We're desperate. You're desperate for some money. Guys, wealth has decreased. It's not looking too good. I'm sorry. This is not good for the patricians. We're doing what we can. Now the joint army of patricians and chiefs rush to meet the counts in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign, my reign, or preserve it. You have so many lands, counts. It's so crazy, you know what I mean? All right, here you go, counts. Here's your thing. Mustering an army. The eastern border is lined with countless campfires. Pikemen practice their drills. The Count's troops are gathering in vast numbers. Look at them all. A wondrous sight. Is this it? Are we ready to march? No, not yet. We're still mustering our forces, and on that subject, I have considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead. Counts, get your votes in. Option A, will you hire mercenaries from the Ashmedian Empire? Will you B, conscript a mass of peasant levies? Option C, call upon a holy order of the Ninth to join the cause. Or option D, the existing Eastern army will be enough. Dranxy has voted for option A, hire mercenaries from the Ashmedian Empire. We'll raise the military and lower trade. The bear will feast soon. Yes. Never forget that the royal executioner is a bear. Counts have voted for option A, hiring mercenaries. Voting is closed. Are we sure we can trust these Ashmedian mercenaries? What if the queen outbids us? Trade's gone down to opulent, which is 8, and the military has gone up to 8. That's a good trade, Counts. 2 for 2. Ah, this is the beauty of it. The Ashmedians will never work with the queen as a matter of principle. When the Ashmedians' mercenaries arrive in the east, it becomes apparent how different their customs are from the locals. They pray to Kaldovaga, the machine god. Hell yeah, brother! In an attempt to remind him that the world exists. They claim their swords are alive and will grow angry if sheathed for too long. They bathe every single day. But they're perfectly capable of enacting hideous violence in exchange for money, and that's all the Counts need from them. Hell yeah, the heathen god. I was just a machine god. It sounds so fucking cool. That was an out of character, hell yeah. That's the end of the season. Spring 99 is done. Seeking a simulacrum. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Zima 223 has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Majesty, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry. I hope you didn't overhear any... Ahaha, quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the queen. It is a peasant who's the queen's spitting image. Remarkable. And just in time. The spy master trusts us so much that she's not noticed that we're refitting civilian vessels into battleships. Your military has gone up, Pats. That means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the queen and putting this fool in her place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom to be in utter chaos. Bad enough that the queen's abduction can slip past unnoticed. Uh-oh, guys. Given the rebellion that's tearing the kingdom apart as we speak, I dare say our task is an easy one. For the next stage, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. You're already there. You're already there. Oh, shit, man. They're in part 2 of their scheme. Let's move on. Counts are currently rebelling, and the rebellion is at 0-0. Oh, wow. Are you going to assassinate the wrong one? Holy shit. Let's go with something's wrong. It's an afternoon like any other. I'm sitting atop my throne, listening to petitions of the common folk. Immersion is droning on about the number of beggars in the capital's main square. You're 100% with you. Suddenly, I spot a flash of movement out of the corner of my eye. A hooded man steps forward from the crowd, unsheathing a lethal-looking blade from his belt. The merchant's droning stutters to a halt. Guards? Guards! My honor guard rushed forward, roaring a guttural northern battle yell. The assassin flings the blade at me, moments before one of the northern warriors crashes into him. Duck, dive, stand there like an idiot, I'm gonna dive. Fortunately, the assassin's aim was thrown off by my honor guard. The blade sinks into the throne's backrest, an inch from where my head had been. My honor guard and the assassin engage. Somehow, the lone killer downs several of them in an instant. Though they received only superficial cuts, they're already convulsing with foam dribbling from their lips. Eventually, the assassin is cut down, but not before my northern warriors have been utterly decimated. The few survivors die within hours, also foaming. Your Majesty, are you all right? We got an achievement for getting my honor guard killed in the line of duty, guys. Amazingly, yes. Not a scratch on me. You have incredible luck. It's such a good thing your honor guard were loyal. I dread to think what happened if they sympathized with the rebels. She pulls out the knife that had embedded in my throne. I suspect it was coated in the venom of the scorpion cat. That's horrible. The slightest scratch and you'd have died in indescribable agony. Who was that assassin? One of the children of the Viper, the most feared assassins in the kingdom. No doubt hired by your enemies in the east. One in children too. Damn, dude. Damn, Zima's going crazy. I agree. It was an attempt on my life, you know? Gotta Anakin him. They use magic and tricky poisons in combat. A single Viper's child can slaughter even the kingdom's finest warriors. We will have to be more vigilant from now on. I need some time to process this. Of course. The counts will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring me down. Thank the Ninth for my honor guard. May they R.I.P. Things could have gone very differently. All right, let's go with the missing noble up here. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray, but the north is a different story. Your Majesty, the moment the sun went dark, Lord Patrician D-Wags entered the shadow portal and vanished. I'm not sure what he expected would happen, but I warned the council of his ineptitude. Oh shit, dude. D-Wags is gone. D-Wags, you're gone, man. What are we gonna do? Send a reliable adventurer to rescue him, I believe. Let's do that. Let's send a reliable adventurer to rescue D-Wags. I'm going to royally gamble on that. And we're going to start the vote now. We could not afford to send the army there. No, no, no. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink real quick, okay? Dude, what is this voting going on? We're gonna let him come back on his own? Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. Well, I just want to come back and say I came back with props. In these times of great rebellion, and this is a prop, it's just plastic. We might have to live by the iron, guys. We might have to really, you know. All right. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Okay. The portal shimmers dormant in the air for 3 days before D-Wags emerges, dazed and wide-eyed. Damn. You succeeded. Beings of air, not voices, ideas, wanted forever. Look. Look, 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 look! You've returned enlightened, yeah. He passes a hand over the floor, and jewels erupt from the flagstones, cracking them open like a glittering earthquake. Soon, the ground is awash with priceless crystals. Pats, this might be your come up, dude. He swoons to the ground as more jewels emerge. After sleeping for 4 days straight, he awakes once more, having lost his new ability and much of his memory. Most of the crystals melt away, leaving a permanent stain where they fell, though Lord Patrician D-Wag 789 becomes known as an eccentric sort, walking only with arms extended, palms facing the ground. The patricians prosper. Wow. That's crazy. Northrend's got some monies. Remember that, because the patricians are not doing well with monies. Okay, the final battle. Here we go. Ah! A month ago, battle was averted, but that battle cannot be postponed forever. The patricians and chiefs are all that stand between the counts and the capital. A final battle, deciding the fate of the kingdom. I'll send word to the chiefs that it's time to strike. We can only hope they listen to orders, Your Majesty. All right, here we go. Option A. Sorry, send the joint forces of the chiefs and patricians to fight the rebels. Or option B, hang back and let the counts march on the capital without challenge. Rogue Hero, this is your voting here, okay? This is you. Changing my lights a little bit to do some bumping with the audio. Send the joint forces of the chiefs and patricians to fight the rebels. Or option B, hang back and let the counts march in the capital without challenge. That's crazy. Rogue Hero, this is your chance to vote here for the chief's decision. Oh, you voted. I'm sorry. I see it. Blue on blue on blue on blue was hard to differentiate. Here we go. 100% chance. When she finally returns, she strides into your throne with a triumphant gleam in her eyes. Let's see, it's all going to be like that. Marshal, report. We caught the counts by surprise as they were fording a river. Classic pincer movement. The chiefs attacked from one side, and the patricians charged in from the other. You should have seen it. The river ran red that day. An utter slaughter. Authority's gone up. 3 victory points for the Loyalists, and the East military has gone down to 6 strong. You got some new cups. Nice, dude. You should have seen it. The river ran red that day. Oh, yeah. So, we've won? Yes, Your Majesty. Unless something totally unexpected happened. At that moment, a frantic soldier bursts in. Your Majesty, we've received word from our scouts. I don't quite know how to say this. Spit it out, you damn fool. Yes, ma'am. Your Majesty, the counts must have split their forces. The army to be defeated was a diversion. They've got another regiment making its way through the Crown lands. They'll be outside the capital in a matter of days, and the chiefs are too far away to help. What do we do? Oh, shit, dude. We must prepare for a siege. We've got a lot of work to do. Build up the capital's fortifications, stockpile food, train up a citizens' militia. But don't worry, Your Majesty. This is the last-ditch ploy of a defeated enemy. We need to outlast the siege, and the chiefs will come to our rescue. All right, dudes. Just taking a little dance. It's the end of summer 999. There's a second army. Let's go into the season. It's gonna be a fucking... It's gonna be a hot summer. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the northern chiefs are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscross color strings. The queen didn't marry Ursa, but at least she married someone. Now she just needs to get on with finding an heir. Aye, the clock is ticking. The war is going to make things very difficult. Now we're going to have to deal with both cowardly plots and treasonous rebels at the same time. Take heart. Valtor will be watching over us. Queen Valida isn't going anywhere on our watch. The chiefs must continue to aid the queen by winning the civil war. The queen needs to produce an heir and complete her ambition. They may also join the ongoing rebellion, but this will cancel the loyalist scheme. Gems erupted from your hands and yet you have no money. Yeah, that's like, I definitely thought you'd have the power to just like have infinite wealth now. Okay, guys, 60 seconds to auction. Everyone, this is your chance to spend your hard-earned wealth and bid. This is when you can use these buildings to affect the kingdom's stats over here, okay? So get in there with your funding, and the top 2 most funded will be funded, so don't overspend, and you can wait till later, okay? I'm going to be starting very soon here. We definitely want to try to... Let's see. Damn, nothing to help green. Okay. In the Chiefs, A is the Grand Bazaar. Trade will go up, which will definitely help. Or B is the stadium, in which military goes down. That'll hurt. Counts is C, library. Stability will go up. And D, the Thieves Guild, trade will go down. Patricians have E, the observatory, faith will go down. Or F, the prison, in which stability goes down. I'm going to start the auction now, and we're going to have 60 seconds. Get ready. Looks like the Grand Bazaar has been funded with 600 wealth. Don't lower stability, guys, as Zima says. If you want to affect the game at all, and the stats, you just need to throw $1 in there. Oh, wow. Dranksy funded B, the stadium, for 2,000. It's a big ploy, but that's exactly what the Counts want to do, is lower the military of the Chiefs. Chiefs, if you could counter. Pats, if you could counter. Get it in there. You got to fund something for 2001 collectively. Or, I'm sorry, 601. 601. Because that'll bump off A. Oh, time's up. Damn, dude. This is it. Oh, almost, Scorpio. I think you just missed it. It's okay. It's good, because I misled you. I said the wrong thing, okay? All right, here we go. The stadium and the Grand Bazaar have been funded. And that's gameplay, guys. That's good. I can do nothing for I have nothing. I know. It's so unjust. I'm so sorry. The Loyalists are currently ahead with 3 points. Ooh. Okay, let's deal with my heir first. My marriage to Rhoda has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and I've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than my happiness, but spark or no spark, I still need an heir. Congratulations, Arnor. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair, but something's still missing. You need an heir. However, securing an heir is impossible with the kingdom is at war with itself. Defeat this rebellion, and then, and only then, is it worth looking to the future. I will talk to you again when the realm is at peace. Oh, okay, cool. Let's go with the deadly disease. My spy master tells me, Your Majesty, I have good news and bad news. Which would you like first? Let's go with the bad news. There's an outbreak of a rare disease called Timian's pox inside the city walls. Civilians are dying by the hundreds, and it'll spread to our garrisons if we're not careful. Ooh, shit, guys. And the good news? I have a plan for how we can use this disease against our enemies. After all, they're but a stone's throw from our walls these days. Holy smokes, guys. What's Timian's pox about? Timian's pox is named after King Timian the Short, a very tall man by all accounts. The pox, for whatever reason, causes people to grow a foot or two before they die of exhaustion. Let it never be said that physicians have no sense of humor. Regardless, it's spread by close contact to infected individuals, as well as through rats and fleas. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traitors outside our walls. Holy shit. Oh my god. Damn, that's kind of wild, guys. Okay. That must be against some kind of rules. I'm going to pick that one. I'm not against it. I'm going to pick that one. The only rule that matters in war is that you must win at all costs. Perhaps you could bring it to the council. If they voted in favor of the plan, they might avail you of guilt. Man. Very well. I'll bring it to them now. I'm sure they will see reason. Their lives are on the line, too. I haven't heard of any convention yet. Okay, option A, spread Timian's pox to the besiegers. Option B, try to contain and eliminate the disease. Or option C, let the disease run rampant and focus on protecting the nobles. Each of these have a decent chance, you know. Let's see. I'm going to do this option, the Iron Choice, because it's a good, solid option. Feels like bad guys here. I don't know. Okay, here we go with the voting. Counts can't vote in this, just patricians and chiefs. Oh my. Now I have to decide what kind of queen I'm going to be. I gotta choose one, guys. Kill the traitors. I have seen disease spread and bite us. It'll bite us in the ass. It's just too risky with percentage. It totally is. I'm not willing to bet my kingdom on a 50-50. I will try to contain and eliminate the disease. Let's go. The citizens of the capital are my primary concern, and so I divert my attention towards them. Our authority has gone up. Unfortunately, disease spreads rapidly, though not uncontrollably so. Many people die, but the pox is contained mostly to certain districts. Well, authority's gone up and stability's gone down. Guys, that's bad. Most importantly, the nobles and the rebels are unaffected. The siege continues much as it did before. Remember, that counts. I didn't do chemical warfare on you. Besieged. I didn't do a chemical warfare. I really wanted to. I didn't. I understand that, Zima. We'll kill in the old-fashioned way. The counts march through the crown lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees, and corpses clog the rivers. I don't believe they would have done it to us, but maybe they would have. We'll be without mercy in other areas, don't worry. Now the capital is surrounded. I stand on the ramparts of my palace, staring out in dismay at the army camp stretching up for miles from the city walls. From 10 to 6, yep, that's true. Get down from there, Your Majesty, if you get lucky with a crossbow bolt. They look like ants from up here. Well, yes, Your Majesty, even ants are terrifying in enough numbers, and after someone's kicked their nest. We have one hope. The patricians and the chiefs are still out there, Your Majesty. Their combined army smashed the rebels in the last battle, and they can smash it again. I hope they get here in time. You're right. There still is hope. As I finish my sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder towards the capital. It crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. Like I said, Your Majesty, you'd better get inside. This is wild. In the season. Autumn of 999. This is how we're going to the millennium. Here we go. Patricians, you're really playing it well. Somewhere along the coast, Lord Patrician Zima strolls into his olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The kingdom's in complete chaos. The peasants are so nervous. They're joining the army in droves, so someone will give them a sword. Your military's gone up. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend to do? Swoop in and kidnap the queen in full view of the palace watch? No, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have two options. All right, patricians, get your votes in. Option A, lure the queen to the coast and abduct her there. Or option B, manufacture a food crisis and keep the queen during the relief efforts. You need to raise your own defiance or lower your own farming. That'll be how you get there. Option A, lure the queen to the coast and abduct her there by raising your own defiance. Or option B, manufacturing a food crisis and kidnapping the queen during the relief efforts by lowering your own farming. I see that you're discussing it in chat. I'll let you be among that. Looks like patricians have voted for option A then. All right, here we go. By raising their own defiance. Voting is closed. They're going to lure the queen to the coast and abduct her there. Lord Patrician Zima says, we need to convince the queen that the coast is on the verge of rebellion. In the current climate, she'll be forced to make a diplomatic visit to smooth things over. That's when we strike. One queen enters the peace tent, and another queen leaves. For the final stage, the patricians must raise their own defiance to at least 5, but without starting rebellion. All right. And I can tax now. I think I'm going to have to really leave it here. I'm just going to leave common tax. We're good with the treasury. Wags just has no money. D-Wags has no money. No. D-Wags can't pay. That's really unfair to D-Wags. I will give them a bribe. I don't need to give them a bribe. I will do a common tax. I'll do a common tax. D-Wags can't take it. No, I'm not going to tax you more. Nah. Sorry, guys. Oh, for the love of God, tax us. Tax me, please. It's like tax day, like kink or something like that. I will save the bribe for later, exactly. Let's go. Loyalists still at 3 points. Counts are currently rebelling. The siege grinds on. Another dawn breaks. The great army of the East sprawls outside my city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. The siege drags on, and my food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside my palace explode in daily riots as the citizens demand to be fed. Rhoda says, "Don't worry, Valida. The patricians will be here to save us soon enough. I'm sure of it." As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The counts are mounting a final attack. Take my money. Yeah, shut up and take my money. Okay, and that's the end of winter 999. It is the end of this millennium, guys. We're going into a new millennium. As Queen Valida of the Chiefs of the North and the kingdoms of the unified, I don't know what our name is. It starts out bloody and brutal. Let's go. That's done. No piss. I mean, it's not piss in that jar. It's not a jar. It's just a cup. All right, Chiefs, the last chance. The Chiefs are gathered in the empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. By Grahala's beard, the patricians have a doppelganger holed up in the coast. A perfect replica of the queen. They're going to try and swap them. A doppelganger? Come now. That's outlandish, even for them. She's real. My spies have seen her. The problem is we don't know when the swap will take place, and those counts are tearing up the countryside with their damn rebellion at the same time. A war on two fronts, then. We'll take on the chiefs, counts, and patricians, play them against each other, and then Queen Valida will rule for 100 years. The chief's goal is to ensure the queen wins the rebellion, produces an heir, and completes her ambition. They may also join the ongoing rebellion, but this will cancel the loyal scheme. On the year 1001, is that what it is? It's going to be 1000. Okay. Monarchs vote, swing votes. I don't think I want any of those. I like what I have. All right. No change. Got to get to 5 victory points to win a rebellion. All right. A grim dawn, guys. Spring of 1000. You could be bribed. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The counts began their assault last night, and I've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades since. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. I haven't seen my marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. The royal court is empty except for me and my wife. If they break in, we can't let them take us alive. We'll go down fighting. All right. You're right. Better to go down fighting. That's the North in us, right? That's why she caught my eye. I'll fetch my dagger, she says. Your Majesty, you must see this. Follow me, the spy master says. Uh-oh. She leads me and rode up to the palace walls where you look out over the endless mass of soldiers rampaging through the streets of the city. In the darkness of dawn, I can barely make them out. Only silhouettes and countless glimmers of torches. I duck as burning arrows sail overhead. Why did you bring me here? Look closer, Your Majesty. Yeah, right, Ness? The army is shifting and convulsing, like a great beast in pain. Horns trumpet, hooves thunder. The patricians and chiefs have arrived in full force, a mighty hammer, smashing the counts against the walls of the city. Victory! Trade is going up. After that, it's just mopping up. The counts make a brave final stand, but they don't stand a chance. Their army is crushed. By dawn, rebel corpses clog the rivers and blanket the city streets. The crows feast like never before. Soon the armies of the patricians and the chiefs are parading through the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Trade has gone up in the coast. Good for you. Trade has gone up in the chiefs. Good for you. Meanwhile, Conta Dranxi, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to me in chains. Yay, we're destitute! Common folk crowd into the palace to watch the trial. We need a strong king in this a strong queen in this kingdom. You weren't up to the task, says Contadrancy. There's no choice in this one. We sentenced Contadrancy to death. Stiff-backed and silent, Contadrancy is dragged out to the city square and led up onto a platform before the roaring masses. The executioner's axe falls. That's not true. The bear's jaws bite. We've definitely are always going to have. I did everything for the trees. You were the Lorax faction. Get Kaba in here. She'll join you. The bear has chomped your head. Chomped Contadrancy's head. The head bounces into the crowd. Nope. The head goes into the bear's gullet. Oh, it uses the axe. Yes, exactly. It's a trained bear. The common folk kick it around, and the bear eats it. Contadrancy has died, and Drancy II has joined the council. And just like that, the East is defeated. The rebellion is over. The kingdom is mine again. The East Defiance has gone down to 1. Their military has gone down to 3. And Defiance has gone down all over. Authority's gone up to 9. And Stability's gone up to Unstable to 3. As I sit resplendent atop my throne... Oh, where's my sword? Atop my throne, the common folk raise a mighty cheer. Long live the queen, they shout. Long live the queen! Ha! Ah! I got another achievement. I defeated a rebellion that rose against me, guys. Just fucking remember that, all right? Remember that when it happens next time. All right. That's it. Ending the season. Uneasy whispers rise in the east of secret gatherings and treachery. On the battlements of a remote castle, 2 counts meet. Contadrancy II. The Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Violetta says, our problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. You must evade him at all costs. For the next stage of their scheme, the Counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay, so you're back to scheming, Counts. Rebellion over. You're back to scheming. You gotta lower your faith. It's crazy. All right. A new honor guard. About my heir. Let's do a new honor guard first, just in case my heir tries to off me. That can happen, you know. The deaths of my honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, but we don't have time to mourn. And Marshall says we must replace them at once. The Queen needs protection. Each region offers its selection. Right. We're definitely going with the North again. Northern Warriors, you don't find any officers in the North to replace them. Fuck, man. We're going with foreign mercenaries? We're going with foreign mercenaries? I don't know. Let me give a chance to the gladiators. They did. But unfortunately, we don't have... That the assassination plot diminished the stock of... And the rebellion. We'll try the gladiators. This is the chance, I think. This is it, right? This is truly the Queen Valida. That's not necessary. It's what if we look at the stats, we really, it's the choice to make. Tell me about them. Gang of low-born crooks who have turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Well, maybe they would have chopped the assassin to bits faster, not to land any more soldiers. Completely reasonable, rogue hero. I understand. Your soldiers already perform their duties, and may they rest eternally for their service. All right, I made my decision. Let's go. It's the Coastal Gladiators. Let's do it. Defiance has gone up in the east, but down in the coast. Can't borrow anymore, yeah. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind my throne and begin oiling themselves up. Here we go, man. Now it's the golden age, right? Rebellion crushed. All we got is oiled up baddies behind me on the throne. This is fucking great, guys. This might be it. Queen Valida the baddie. Let's go. All right, about my heir. Let's see about that. Now the kingdom is at peace. You must seek an heir, my chancellor says. Your heir needs to be someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. Okay. Get an heir, I know. Me and my wife will have a child together, I think. I think so. Can I choose that option? I will choose it. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. This is what he... I don't know if this is going to work. Hold on. He's going to... No, never mind. It's not going to work. Okay. What is... Oh. We got some stuff right here. A new contraption. A bastard child might be suitable. It could be. We're trying. The patricians helped us so much, so we'll try with Rhoda. A new contraption. My chancellor says, Your Majesty, a lady patrician by the name of Nessa Tesla II wants to present you with a new invention. Your Serene Highness, we are entering a modern age, a more humane age, yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations by a bear where the head doesn't come off because we can only train a bear to use an axe so much, or hangings where it does. Could have used this earlier, I know, right? You're improving the bear's tech, yeah. No more. Behold, a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Nessa Tesla. She swishes away a cloth to reveal the huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head, and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down my spine. How efficient. Precisely. With the Nessa Tesla, you'll send 12 heads a-rolling in the time it'd take an ordinary executioner to chop through a single neck. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Nessa Tesla across the kingdom. Oh, we'll bring it to the council, but I have the funding, you know, because we didn't spend it on foreign mercenaries. We chose gladiators. Yeah, the bears just need to pull the cord. And the bears will be like, what am I even doing? Am I even an executioner anymore? I will bring this to the council. You won't regret this. Council, how you vote? Should the council provide funding for Nessa Tesla? For the Nessa Tesla? Option A, fund a nationwide rollout. Option B, test it on Lady Patricia Nessa Tesla II herself. Or C, ban this horrid contraption. Definitely not gonna... We're not doing that one there. Even though faith goes... No, defiance goes up, sorry. Okay. Let's go. Kill me? Okay, let's go. Option A, fund a nationwide rollout. Or option C, ban this horrid contraption. No, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let you test it. That's wild, dude. Guys, I know that it's like a joke in the game, but September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. So if it is not a joke in your life, there's resources that you can reach out to. Feel free. If the first one doesn't work, keep reaching out. They're all over. But it looks like we're gonna fund a nationwide rollout of this Nessa Tesla machine, the Nessa Tesla. Was that a bad pivot? I mean, it was apropos, but... Oh, fuck, dude. Holy shit. This is it. If anyone in chat wants to get in on this, all you gotta do is type join with your preferred pronoun, and you can be the deciding vote. Otherwise, it's gonna be me. I'm going with option A, guys. Going with option A. It's more humane than a bear with an axe. Is a bear with a rope, okay? A nationwide rollout. All right, Scorpio Ryan, I'll see you later. Sorry, Rogue. Hundreds of Nessa Teslas are built in coastal workshops and sent to courthouses all over the kingdom. Treasury's gone down to 1,300, so we got to get that up. We got that royal gamble, okay? The bear can't be everywhere. It's a franchise, dude. We're getting like dudes in bear suits to go out and be like the Santa Claus at the mall kind of thing and be like, half of our industry is producing execution machines. All right, the trade has gone up. In the coast, it is now poor. That's great. Lady Patrician Nessa Tesla II has gotten pretty rich off this one. Collusion, I say, but, you know. Hey, authority's up to tyrannical, guys. That's kind of crazy. I promise not to abuse it. Soon, we're chopping through the backlog of condemned prisoners with unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy. Guys, I am going to make a symbolic gesture. No gameplay effects. The sword... The rebellion is over, and I am going to, like, melt it down, okay, guys? This, I don't know if you can see it, it's just off screen. There's a crucible over here that's 4,000 degrees, okay? I'm going to take this completely plastic prop sword, and we're gonna melt it. And it like gives a thumbs up, like in T2, you know, like I did my job. Like the authority can't go down from that action that I just did, but I feel like it should. I feel like it's a symbolic symbol. All right, just want you guys to let that know. The sword's gone. It's nowhere left. We'd have to forge a new one. Thanks, guys. Okay. That was really fun. All right. Indomitable Fool, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the nobles. You are now the second chief. No longer do we have a rogue hero. We've got a rogue hero who leads a band of rogue heroes. All right, that was awesome, Rogue. You got an ally now. Finally. Okay. Welcome to the game, Indomitable Fool. I'm so glad to see you guys. We've been having a lot of fun so far. We crushed a Count Rebellion. We just crushed them. That's why our authority is so high. I just melted a sword to let me go put a marker on that. It was really funny. I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad there's another noble in chat. Let's keep going. Let's ending the season of the Summer of 1000. Summer 1000! Now we can fund, guys. The top 2 funded buildings make it. So you only have to fund to make it so that the top 2 ones are there, okay? We got 60 seconds once we start. I'm going to read them out, and then we're going to start. Hello, fellow poor. Yeah, right? Wow. For the Chiefs, option A, library. It will raise stability. Option B, the theater will lower authority. I say put some wealth on that. I agree. That's the symbolic action. Option C for counts. Trade goes up. The Grand Bazaar. Or option D, the observatory. Faith goes down. You might want that. For patricians, option E, Deer Park. Farming will go down. Or option F, prison. Stability will go down. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to start the auction. We'll have 60 seconds. Boom, boom. Looks like we've got some funding from Rogue Hero on A to increase stability in the kingdom by building the library. It's a very good choice. I wonder if any counts will throw some wealth at D so that they can lower the faith of themselves. Other than that, there isn't too much going on. Maybe somebody wants to fund option B just to lower the king's authority or the queen's authority, but trying to give Wags your fortune. I know, I'm so sorry. Just similar friendship. Yeah. Perfect, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. If we want to fund any other buildings, it's just going to be $1 to get it in there. Ooh. Rogue Heroes funded B for 3. And that's it. That's it. A and B have been funded. Authority's gone down and stability's gone up. I agree with that. What a great trade. I'm glad we were able to make it for such a small price. Dynasty event, an unfinished project. Dude, holy shit. Let's do this first, because I think it's the statue we started. It's Rhoda. Greetings, Valida. I've had an idea. As I'm sure you know, my fellow patricians have been shirking their religious duties a bit recently. Faith in the ninth god could certainly be higher in the coast now. I agree. The problem is the feeling of disconnection from the church here in the capital. But I think if the message came from one of their own, it might make a difference. You want to become a preacher? Not a preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them that it means to be a faithful adherent of the ninth god. Would you give me your blessing? Oh, go forth and bring the good word to them, my love. Did it actually work? Did it actually work? No, it didn't work. Oh no! Excellent. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the Queen Consort will tour the coast. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Once she arrives, Rhoda gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, pleading with them to abandon their heathen ways. Faith has gone up across the coast. It strikes a chord. The Archbishop happily announces that church attendance is rising all across the region. All right. I want to do the Dynasty event last. Okay, let's go do an eerie feeling in the coast. You proud of your daughter? She did great. She's amazing. I could never hope for a better queen. Lord Patrician D. Wags. I am most pleased with the new Grand Bazaar we built in my land, but the merchants believe that the bazaar is cursed. They refuse to spend more than an hour under its roof. Why in the seven hells do they believe that? Nobody knows. They just say it gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do? What should be done about the creepy Grand Bazaar in the coast? Option A, have the High Inquisitor perform an exorcism. Option B, paint puppies and clowns all over the bazaar to make it less creepy. Trade will go down. Ooh. Option C, order the merchants to stop complaining. Or option D, raise the bazaar to the ground. Oof, guys. You guys want to burn it down with the trees? I think that's really like I'm going to take a gamble on that. Unfortunately, it's going to wreck your trade, but I really think it's going to be the option, you know? Get your votes in, counselors. Option A, have the High Inquisitor perform an exorcism. Option B, paint puppies and clowns all over the bazaar to make it less creepy. Option C, order the merchants to stop complaining. Or option D, raise the bazaar to the ground. Well, looks like we've got 3 votes for option D. One vote for option A, 4 votes for option D, and I believe D has it then. Here we go. Kind of a united coalition on D. Voting has closed. Raise the bazaar to the ground. Sorry about that. Better safe than sorry. You ordered the creepy bazaar burned to the ground, despite Lord Patrician D-Wag's protest. Sorry, D-Wags. I'm so sorry. Trade has gone down, and defiance has gone up. Whatever horrific secret that place is hiding, they've been reduced to ashes now. My bazaar. I'm so sorry. All right, and lastly, the Dynasty event. Chief Architect. May I have a word, Your Majesty? Many years ago, your predecessor, King Sven, asked me to carve a mountain with their likeness. I told them it was impossible, but they insisted. I don't want a monument to the king I usurped. That's typical of Sven's Van. Let's say, I don't want a monument to the king I usurped. I understand that, Your Majesty. However, it's not too late to redesign it in your image. Oh, wow. Do we really need a money sink like this? There are plenty of other places to spend our coin. All right, Council, we're going to get to voting here, okay? Should the Chief Architect finish this outrageous royal mountain vase? Option A, complete the carving as planned. Option B, update the carving to feature Queen Velida. Option C, cancel the project. Or option D, the project was too ambitious. Let's scale it down. I think I'm going to veto an option here. I think I want to do... I think I want to take away complete the carving as planned. And let's start the vote. Option B, update the carving to feature Queen Velida. Option C, cancel the project. Or option D, the project was too ambitious, let's scale it down. 3 votes for option B so far, and 1 vote for option D. Ah, 3 and 3. A tie-breaking vote will come from Scorpio Orion if he's out there. If not, it's okay. I'll give it a little time because it's very important. Oh, raid! Oh, 20 viewers? Holy smokes, that's a lot! Hell yeah! Welcome to the stream, guys. We're playing King of the Castle right now. If you type !join and your preferred pronoun, you'll get in the game. We're waiting for one more noble to come do this vote, and we're continue on. Hey, King Kaji! Shout out to King Kaji, the self-proclaimed king of the castle. Wow. King Kaji's on a quest to conquer regions and hearts alike with a passion for stories and history. He's been slaying in Highlander mode. Oh. And wrapping up his Blade Song Dynasty saga. What is that? Will he reign supreme? Tune in to find out. Awesome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my gosh. Tim, my Cosma, welcome to the game. Mr. Kaji, welcome to the stream here. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. Ryena, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. If you just like don't mind me, drop a follow. Oh, Captain Chaz86. Wait, we're so close. We're so close. Let me interrupt the game for just 1 second right now. Thank you so much for the raid. We're at fucking... Oh, one more follower. We're so close. We're at 49 followers. We're so close. Oh, thank you for the follows, guys. Bladesong Dynasty was a role-playing dynasty, ran for about 4 months. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I might have to check out your stream then and get some inspiration. Mr. Kaji, thank you for the follow. We hit our follower goal, guys. We did it. Today's the day that we did it. We're an affiliate now. That means that we are going to unlock extra features and all that fun stuff. It's going to be awesome. You hit affiliate in July? That's awesome, dude. Oh, man, I'm so glad to hear it, guys. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with this. All right, let's go back to the game. Everybody's in there. I'm going to have to choose here, and I think I'm going to... Congrats on the affiliate. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It's so awesome, dude. I'm having so much fun. Yeah, I'm so glad too, man. I'm gonna drop a follow right back so I can see your see your streams and stuff like that and get some inspiration. All right, guys, back to the game. Here we go. I'm gonna choose option B, update the carving to feature Queen Valida. Rogue Hero says vote D. I know. Thank you guys so much. We did it. We did it. It's awesome. Now, we got ourselves some new goals, but for the moment, we got to keep this monarchy running. Let's go. I think I'm going to do... Rogue says I recommend to vote D, and I hear what Rogue's saying. I hear it. Okay, I recommend D. I go with Rogue Hero. I think D is a very solid option. I thought I was going to go with B, but I went with D. A few weeks later, my chief architect appears in my office looking melancholy. Welcome to the game, guys, too, by the way. Here we go, Your Majesty, the unfinished project. He pulls something from his pockets and drops it on my desk. It's a model of my head, about the size of a fist. Not quite as ambitious as the original project, but it's made with rock from the same mountain. Could be useful as a paperweight. Word soon spreads that huge amounts of gold were wasted to build a monument that was ultimately the size of a baby duck. I become a laughingstock. Damn, that's crazy after I just put down a rebellion. The authority has gone down a little bit. The abandoned mountain site remains an ugly scar that vaguely resembles a human face. It becomes known as Queen Valida's Folly. Wow, that's my legacy, guys. Whew. This actually, like, ouch. It is ironically an indelible part of my legacy. Wow. Wow, this is gonna be fun to chronicle. All right, guys, we are ending the season. Queen Biffo. Okay. Damn, dude. Definitely bribing the patricians. Oh man. Holy moly, what the hell is that coast? Yeah, it's really bad, right? All right, Mr. Kaji, have a good night. Yeah, it's crazy. We can do some taxes, no worries. That's what's my group? Your group is you are on Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs. Captain Chaz, you're on Counts, and Battle of Cannae, you're on Counts also. So I'm the highest nobles. Okay, cool. We have too many counts. Yeah, one of them's been lurking a bit. I think that's what happened. All right, Counts, I'm gonna tax you. Look at Scorpio Orion's wealth. That's all I'm saying. Went organize their asses, dude. It's just been brutal. They've been getting, like, just raised constantly. Tax of attrition's big. Tax me! For the love of God, tax me! It's not happening, sorry. Chiefs. We don't really have... We're just staying at a common tax. This is as I will decree, this is taxes. Counts, you also got a trade bonus. All right, Defiance has gone up in the east and down in the coast. All right, let's go with demilitarization, guys. It's very important. Count Scorpio Orion II. Your Majesty, now that the rebellion has ended, we must send our soldiers back to work. The countryside is ravaged. We need able bodies to work the fields and the equipment to do so efficiently. Perhaps it's time to turn swords into plowshares? And leave us defenseless? What if Ashmead decides to invade? What if the Queen goes mad with power? What would you do then? Pelt them with tomatoes? We chiefs won't have it. It's good to drop a stream link in the official King of the... Oh, I gotta join that. Totally. That's really good advice. Thank you so much. Okay. Option A, the soldiers should return home to work the fields. Option B, conscript farmers into the military instead. Or option C, allow everyone to stay in their current jobs. We also have option D, train the soldiers to become merchants and priests instead. I'm gonna not say... Let's see. I mean, that farming doesn't need to go up so much, right? We go D to Wraith's Faith. I agree, dude. That's kind of the... I'm vetoing that conscript farmers into military. I'm vetoing that one. All right, let's go. Option A, the soldiers should return home to work the fields. Option C, allow everyone to stay in their current jobs. Option D, train the soldiers to become merchants and priests instead. Our current Ski and Chiefs is loyalist. We are voting, we are trying to raise faith in the kingdom. Five for option C. Very, very close to having a majority. If anybody else wants to get a vote in, be holding it open for just a little bit more. If not, I'll be closing the votes in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, voting has closed. Option C, allow everyone to stay in their current jobs. Yeah, Disto, I hit it, dude. I just got rated. Let me say it right. Mr. Kaji rated me with 20 viewers, my guy. Is awesome. Welcome to the stream, though, Disto. Let me give you a shout out. Dystopian Gamer. This guy's awesome. He's super cool. He's just really cool. I love Disto. He's awesome. Demilitarization. The council decided that you have just the right amount of soldiers and farmers, actually. Count Scorpio Orion II slinks disappointedly back to the east. You just woke up, had to come pop in? Hell yeah, dude. All right. Oh, wow. Vultures. Let's deal with vultures. Greedy Eastern merchants are taking advantage of cheap coastal labor, Your Esteemed Highness, exploiting our natural resources and putting our trading companies out of business. They're vultures. Vultures. Count Battle of Cannae. Is it really such a problem? This is just business. Wow, Zima, your personal wealth has decreased there. Oh, we at it again. I hate them even more. There is... The counts just came off a big rebellion. What should be done about Eastern merchants exploiting the coast? Option A, kick out the counts and put trading companies back in coastal hands. Option B, the Queen will buy up the Eastern trading companies. Or option C, it's just business, baby. The count's gonna make... I mean, the vultures Yeah, I think both respect a noble animal in the East. I really think that I'm going to gamble on kicking the counts out. You can't go against the principle of free trade. I'm going to say kick the counts out and put trading companies back in coastal hands. That's what I'm going with. Because look at the trade, guys, and look at their trade. Y'all need it. Y'all need it. Let's go. Option A, kick the counts out and put trading companies back in coastal hands. Option B, the Queen will buy up the Eastern trading companies. Or option C, it's just business, baby. Option C is currently in the lead with 4 votes. Option A has 2 votes. We've got 6 in here. 5 votes for option C. I'm really going to consider that the majority here if it ends, unless anyone gets their vote in real quick. I think that's it then. I think that's it. 3, 2, 1, closing votes. Just business, baby. Monarch was wrong, but that's how I like to play it. I like to play from my place of faith, you know. All right. An utter travesty. I should have known better to expect the council to be of any worth to anyone. Defiance has gone up in the coast, and the treasury is now 1,500. Oops. More pleasing, my companies are safe. Glad this council sees sense for once, says Battle of Cannae. The eastern companies in the coast continue to tick over nicely, siphoning money out of the region, making Count Battle of Cannae filthy rich. We do be grumbling. Trade's gone up in the east to a monopoly, and Cannae's wealth, Battle of Cannae's wealth has increased. And let's work on an invitation now. All right, Lady Patricia Nesitas II. Your Majesty, you absolutely must come down to the coast next year and experience the Summer Games for yourself. It is the only social event that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime. Oh. Tell me more about the Summer Games. Everyone gets drunk and goes to the arena to watch the gladiators battle it out for the title of Golden Champion. Rivers of blood and lakes of wine, leaving your inhibitions to the capital, Your Majesty. Let's see. How could I say no? Come watch blood sports? I will always watch the blood sports. Oh, this is simply wonderful. It's been so long since a queen attended the games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry, Your Majesty. I'm sure it won't happen to you. Damn, dude. That's it. Move on to the end of the season. By royal decree, we can change our laws. Guys, I'm adopting this for the people, okay? I'm taking away Iron Choice because we don't need it anymore. And I'm giving you the one that everyone that votes can get personal wealth if they vote for the right option. The option that I say. Let's deal with my heir. My quest for an heir is finally complete. I stand before the council holding a small child in my arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. Oh, shit, dude. We'll go with daughter. Keep the queens going. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, I've cemented the stability of the kingdom. It is your granddaughter, Zima. That's very true, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Time for the money. Exactly, Rogue. Count Captain Chaz 86 says, Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What is her name? Oh, shit. Oh, Velida II, of course. Most pleasing, Your Grace. I'm sure little Velida II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. At least she's 50% patrician. She is. She is the original goal of King Sven, and then the usurpation by Queen Velida to finish that legacy of unification. A true heir, half North and half patrician. Congrats on finding an heir. Now I just need to fulfill my ambition. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Let's deal with falsely accused. Count Battle of Cannae says, Your Grace, I bring bad news from our newly constructed prison in the east. One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Cheddar Jamforth, has escaped. His location is currently... The double doors bang open. A grubby-looking peasant strides into the council hall, escorted by an anxious watchman. In this room? Sorry, Your Majesty. He said it was urgent, and he was pretty persuasive. Your Majesty, I swear I'm innocent. Count Battle of Cannae threw me in prison on trumped-up charges simply because I said I didn't like his hat. Your Highness, I have no idea what this fool is talking about. All right, Council. How should the Council respond to this potential abuse of power by Count Battle of Cannae? Option A, throw this foolish peasant back in prison. Option B, free Cheddar and imprison Count Battle of Cannae instead. Option C, ask the Spy Master to investigate further. Or option D, allow both Count Battle of Cannae and the peasant to go free. All right, guys, let's see. I'm going to do a golden choice, right? Cheddar Jamforth is the best peasant name. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. For everything you did to me, Counts. Damn, dude. Let's see what option I think is really... Oh, man. We could stand to... Will this go up for everyone or just in the counts? Will Defiance go up if we choose the D option? Farming will go down, but everyone could get personal wealth too. So, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna put Monarch's Golden Choice on. I'm gonna do. I think. No. D just feels fairest. I know. I think so. I think that. Let's do it. The money is the right choice. Make them suffer. Oh my God, Zima's going crazy. I'm going with that. Anyone that wants money, vote for D. Here we go. Option A, throw this foolish peasant back in prison. Battle of Cannae is thrown a vote for that. Option B, free Cheddar in prison, Count Battle of Cannae instead. Dranksy II has voted for A. Option D, rogue hero Timmy Cosma and Nestle Tesla II have voted for D. And Zima has voted for D. Oh, and D-Wags has voted for D. Anybody else that wants to get a vote in? On D, you'll be able to get 500 personal wealth. Monarchs, I'm looking at you. I mean, Nobles, I'm looking at you. Anybody with low wealth that needs some wealth, if Indomitable Fool is around, get a vote in for vote D, and you'll just ride the train. Trying to get it in on this one. Maybe it's not on free money, but they're doing pretty well. Maybe not Dranksy, but... All right. I'm going to give a couple more seconds here. I'm going to do a countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any more votes? Get in there. Any more votes? Get in there. Okay, we're going. Voting has closed. All right, we voted for option D. Let him go free, man. We can stand to lose the authority. It's good. Thank you for my freedom, Your Maj. The peasant is lying. Taking you all for damned fools. I'll testify it under oath if I have to. Defiance has gone up in the east. And while the common folk celebrate Cheddar Jamforth exoneration, how could you... It's Cheddar Jamforth. It's also taken as a sign that the Queen's justice is flawed. Agree. Later, you hear that Cheddar Jamforth has turned up dead in a ditch. Came down with a bad case of multiple stab wounds, apparently. Count Battle of Cannae swears he isn't to blame. Oof, tough, tough, tough. Farming has gone down. Whatever the case, the common folk certainly blame Battle of Cannae and lay down their farming tools in protest. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 guys. Let's go do with an invitation. Zima's out for blood. Indomitable Fool. Your Majesty, this year we'll be holding the Winter Feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. Oh, yeah. I look forward to it. Ha! We're looking forward to having you back on the north where you belong. Hell yeah. All right, let's end the spring of 1001. Put them to the bear! Akansa rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins them. Unfortunately, my peasants are getting dreadfully devout, says Scorpio Orion II. Considrancy II says, we're in no state to make a move against the queen. It's far too dangerous. The High Inquisitor will pounce as soon as we do anything. You guys got to lower your faith to 4 or less. Thank you so much for telling me about that, but I actually have the best viewers here. They're already here, guys. Here's your progression, and I have an heir. Here we go. Here's the schemes if you're just catching up. Chiefs of the North, loyalist. Counts are trying to do a possession. And Pats are trying to do doppelganger. Let's end the season. A terrible curse, my ambition, and the summer. Let's do my ambition. Let's see how it is. At the start of my reign, or at the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a saint. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. Oh, dang. The kingdom's faith in the church is still distinctly underwhelming, your majesty. Dang. My current ambition isn't working out for me. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing me, we need to pivot, change my image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of your own. But your other advisors have other ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to awake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes, if we win. Why not war with Ashmead? That's my thought. Why not war with Ashmead? I'll be put to the Nessel Tesla. Why not war with Ashmead? Farming and military could definitely benefit our people. Stability and trade. We have really good trade except for the patricians. Kingdom-wide spy network. Yeah, I want to give up authority, guys. Let's go to war again. It might be really fun. Authority and military. Crush all those plotting against me with an iron fist. We can make another sword, guys. Become beloved by the common folk, stability and farming. To war, to war. All right, but I'm counting on y'all to back me when we got to make the hard choices for farming. Down with Ashmead, down with Ashmead. Let's go to war, let's go to war. Does anybody else want to weigh in? Let's go to war. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going to war. Just going to wait a little bit. Pat say go to war. Let's do it. You got a bit ahead of yourself. Let's do it. Let's go to war. A wise decision, your majesty. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedian ambassador. Greetings, your grace. I'm here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. Okay. Wait, what? Let me explain something to you barbarians. The Ashmedi Empire is far larger than your kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squashed you like a bug? It's because we're divided by internal conflicts. It may seem that the Ashmedian Empire is ruled by its emperor. In reality, Ashmead is ruled by its generals, who battle endlessly for control of the capital. Is this what we're doing? So why are you here? I am representing General Thalacanth, whose lands are safely distant from the border. If you were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war, taking advantage of the chaos to bump off some of our own rivals. A bold plan. I will leave you to think on my words. If we take advantage of the Ashmedi Empire's internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. If you beat our oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. I think we'll be able to do it, guys. Let's cut a deal with them. I agree. But winning still won't be easy. My priority is to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as I can. Of course, there's rebellions to deal with, right? That's going to happen. Okay, let's deal with a terrible curse over here by this little lake. Zima, yeah, I would probably let you recover instead of calling your levies to war. But maybe that's not the way it works out. We'll see. Lord Patrician D-Wags rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By Aldel's horn, you look like you haven't slept in weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. By the ninth god, get away from me. It's one of my citizens. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. All right. Let's see. What can we do? All of these are pretty good. All of these are pretty good. I'm going to say, let's see over here. How is D-Wags? He's set up on wealth. Okay. I have another golden choice to do. Send us scholars. You think so? We need science. Yeah, you could go to the north to relax too. It's a bad curse. Yeah. It did. The Northland delays the curse. IMO. You think so? I don't need to relax. You don't need to relax? Okay. Let's put a 50-50 on stability right there. Let's see how it goes. Monarch's golden choice. Option A, have the so-called witch tested. Option B, send scholars to the coastal lands to find an explanation. Or option C, have the accursed D-Wag sent to the north to relax. Sent to the north to relax? That's a far worse curse. Looks like we've got 5 votes for option B. Everyone's loving the little bit of money there. We got 6 votes and 1 for the relaxation from Dranksy. Everyone's getting their little wealth on there. Dranksy made it a point not to get the wealth. I want to say that. We're sending scholars to the coastal lands. Ugh, if you insist, but this curse isn't broken soon, I'll be the laughing stock of the coast. Oh, we failed the challenge. Oh shit, their defiance has gone up. Oh no! Unfortunately, Quail University's finest scholars are mystified. Oh shit. The curse, if that's what it is, does not fade away. D-Wag 789 is forced to spend his hard-earned coin on dozens of new hats. Oh shit, guys. This is it. We got one more of the Summer Games. I'm gonna lower your fucking defiance, guys. The Summer Games have begun. Your royal yacht glides into port at Thalassus. Anxious servants lay out the red carpet while shooing away seagulls. Ho there, your serene highness. Beautiful day, isn't it? Come with me, your carriage in the grand arena is waiting. Oh, we're at 5? Frick, yeah, you are. Let's go. There must be thousands of people in the arena, peasants and patricians alike, but I have the best view in the house. As I step out and wave, the crowd chants my name. Valida! Valida! We have 2 different events that could show you today, your esteemed highness. Which you prefer to witness, a gladiator fight or a monster battle? Oh my gosh. I want to know about the gladiator fight. 2 of the most fearsome fighters from across Slethoth will clash for the title of Golden Champion. No rules, no limits, cheating encouraged, blood and heartbreak guaranteed. What about the monster battle? We sailed the furthest oceans and delved the deepest jungles to bring back exotic beasts for our gladiators to fight. One human fighter's mettle will be tested against a creature from your nightmares. I've made my decision. I think that... Let's see... I think that in face of the Ashmedian Empire, how do you cheat if there's no rules, right? Man versus beast, because we're going to war with the Ashmedians, and we need to really show off that we have dominion not only over man, but of monster too. Let's go. Excellent choice, your august majesty. Allow me first to call forth today's brave, or perhaps unfortunate, human champion. Lady Patricia Nessa Tesla II steps up to the podium, speaking into a bronze tube that projects her voice across the entire arena. Our gladiator today has traveled down from the icy north to, in her words, show us southern bastards what a real woman looks like. A warrior hero from the mountains who claims to have slain a dozen ice giants. But can she conquer the arena as well? Give it up for Unstoppable Sorcha! Out into the circle of sand strides a stocky woman. I love wrestling, guys. I'm wearing a wrestling shirt. Out into the circle of sand strides a stocky woman as wide and robust as a beer barrel. Her broad belly crisscrossed with scars. She is confident enough to forego armor. Holy smokes, dude. She has a fearsome-looking battle axe slung confidently over one shoulder. Bowing her head, she kisses a golden locket that's hanging around her neck. Lady Patricia Nessa Tesla II turns her attention back to you. Me. Right now, in cages beneath the floor, we have 3 different monsters that we could throw against our friend Unstoppable Sorcha. A bronze giant, a ghoul, or a troll. But which should we choose? Why don't we let the queen decide since she's come to visit all the way from the capital? The crowd hoots and hollers at this time. at this idea. Someone stands up and starts singing the national anthem off key. Let's go against the troll. I think that sounds great. I don't want this to... I feel like the bronze giant is like the hardest one, right? Let's go against the how she fares against the troll. The counts got messed up from last Friday. I know, right? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how it changed. Patricians are great now, except for their trade. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Nessa Tesla. Ladies and gentle people, he was arrested for smashing up a marketplace while hopped up on bad mushrooms. Now he's here to pay back his debt to society. Please welcome Bully the Troll. The troll lumbers out into the arena, scratching his backside and blinking. He stands almost 8 feet tall, with tangled fur and long tusks. Unstoppable Sorcha readies her battle axe. As Unstoppable Sorcha drums up the crowd's support, Lady Patricia Nessa Tessa II turns to me with a gleam in her eye. Oh, thank you, Timmy Cosma. Half the fun at the Summer Games is the gambling. Why don't you go place a bet before the fight begins? Oh, shit, dude. No, I don't want I'll place a bet, why not? The bookies look distinctly nervous that the queen herself is placing a bet, but they're also salivating at the sight of my gold. Oh, man, how much do we have? I will only bet 100. I'll bet 500. I will bet 500. And who will place your 500 gold bet on? Oh, Unstoppable Sorcha. I'll put it on Unstoppable Sorcha. In that case, just to make things interesting, I'll bet on the troll. Shall we begin? All right, here we go. Lady Patricia Nessa Tesla, you might win. Let the fight commence. Oh, wow, you could order her to be disarmed. Holy smokes, we're not going to do that. Let the fight commence. The crowd roars and stamps until the entire Coliseum shudders. Unstoppable Sorcha charges the troll, swinging her battle axe. I'm going to cheer for Unstoppable Sorcha. For the North! The gladiator dances around the troll, swinging her battle axe and inflicting wound after wound. The troll groans with pain, swinging his arms far too slowly to catch his opponent. The challenge is succeeded. Blood soaks the sand. Seeing that the troll's on his last legs, Unstoppable Sorcha closes in for the finishing blow. The troll is too exhausted to try to dodge. The battle axe strikes true, and the troll topples back like a felled tree. And the winner is Unstoppable Sorcha! Depths below, what rotten luck. Congratulations, Your Serene Highness. All right. I'm going to congratulate her on her success. Unstoppable Sorcha bows to me deeply as the stands ring with cheers. The next week of the Summer Games is packed with entertainment, athletic competitions, chariot races, copious amounts of wine, and above all, blood in the sand! On my journey back to the palace, I reflect that my attendance at the games has certainly helped cement the patrician support. We really need to be taxed after this. Oh, tax me, queen, tax me. Damn, this is a long-ass game, guys. All right, auction time. Remember, the highest two get funded, so you only need to bet what you want to get all that shit going. I'm going to go over the options, and then we're going to have 60 seconds once I start the auction. For chiefs, option A, library, increased stability. Option B, theater, lower authority. I believe that we're going for farming and military. Okay. Option C, cathedral, for the counts, raises faith. Option D, observatory, lowers faith. Counts, you might want to buy into that one. For the patricians, option E, grand bazaar, trade goes up. That's nice. Or option F, thieves guild, trade goes down. All right, now that we've said the options, nothing increasing farming and military farming. I know, that's so unfortunate. It's okay, we'll get our chance another time. Here we go, I'm going to start the auction, and I might go grab a quick snack. No, I'm just start the auction. Let's go. Big fun from Battle of Cannae for D. Zima and Nessa Tesla funding E. Big funding from, again, Battle of Cannae, and some funding from Rogue Hero. Funding from Zima. Remember, this one counts, he says. D and E are currently in the lead, lowering the Count's faith and raising the patricians' trade. Tranxy funding 69. Nice. Oh my god, we hit affiliate, guys. That's crazy. We hit affiliate. We're there. I was just thinking, after this stream, I get to do all this work of this weekend of like the new fucking channel features, guys. We get all this cool stuff. We're there. We're making it. All right. Damn, big funding at the end there. Buildings funded. Cathedral and the Grand Bazaar. We got a big funding at the end there. Big play from Timmy Cosma. D and E funded. Damn, that was kind of crazy. Yeah. All right. Phew. Ambition Conquest. How's that going? For the last few months, my marshal has been crisscrossing the kingdom, drumming up troops in preparation for my first strike against the Ashmedian Empire. Today, at last, she's returned and she's brought one of the counts with her. Your Majesty, the nobles are proving reluctant to commit their soldiers to your cause. They sent a delegation to speak with you. Captain Chaz 86. Your Highness, of course we all support a war with the accursed dogs of Ashmead. Of course we do. We're more patriotic than anyone. But we're concerned about the harvest. Your marshal is telling us to raise all our able-bodied levies. If we do that, who's going to gather crops? The kingdom could starve. Damn, what's going to happen? We wouldn't want that. Just damn cowardice if you ask me, Your Majesty. But all the nobles are wrecking this nonsense. The fools are worried about going hungry for a few years. Until we can persuade them that the kingdom will survive, they won't commit their full forces to our banner. Okay. Assure Count Captain Chaz that the kingdom can survive a few bad harvests. After starting this war, it's so shameless. Yeah, I mean, that's how politics is. I succeeded. By the blood of the dead, Your Majesty, you're right. The kingdom can survive a few hungry winters if it means teaching those Ashmedian bastards a lesson. Remember this, kingdom, when we go to war, that we can survive a few hungry winters. That's the spirit. I trust we have the backing of the counts in starting this war, then? Yes, Your Majesty, let's do this. One by one, my marshal approaches the nobles of the council, seeking their approval for the launch of a war against Ashmead. Totally matter, which is very patriotic. Exactly, it's an internal matter, right. Chief Timmy Cosma. Aye, Your Highness, the chiefs never back down from a fight. You have our axes. Lady Patrician Zima. I suppose it would look bad for patricians if we did nothing while the rest of your kingdom fought, Your August Majesty. Fine, we'll send troops. The nobles are united behind the idea of a war on Ashmead, Your Majesty. All right. Huzzah! Let's go to war! And with that, we have our symbolically, a new sword is forged. This one to be used on enemies external and not domestic. I'm leaving it on the table here to remind myself that we're going to war. I like the enthusiasm, but it's been a long time since the kingdom mobilized so much of its army. We need to ensure they're up to the task. I'll assemble the troops at once. Farewell, Your Majesty. When my marshal returns to the capital a month later, she is at the head of an army. The soldiers set up camps outside the city walls, their armor gleaming crimson in the light of dawn. I'm going to inspect my troops. Promises estates in Ashmead. Yeah, it's true. The camp stretches for miles outside the walls of the city. The ground has been turned to mud under tens of thousands of boots. As I approach, I am greeted by an awesome sight. Rank upon rank of hard-faced footmen, holding swords aloft, knights on horseback, their plate mail glinting, archers and crossbowmen training furiously, hitting target after target. Beautiful, ain't it? All right, let's bring Ashmead to its knees. Let's bring Ashmead to its knees. Blood! Blood for the ninth god! My soldiers let out a full-throated roar. For the kingdom! For the queen! The army is vast, stinking, hungry monster that swallows at the landscape as it marches south. When we arrive at the border, my soldiers spill across like a flood, sweeping away the surprised Ashmedian sentries in their path. To tell the truth, I don't see much of the fighting. My job is just to give inspirational speeches before the battle, wave a sword around, then duck back into my tent. Rah! Rah! Despite that, or perhaps because of that, my first Ashmedian campaign is a huge success. By the time we return to the capital for winter, we've conquered almost 100 miles of territory along the border. Huzzah! As the city gates swing open, we're greeted by a rush of joyous sounds, clapping, cheering. Peasants are throwing roses at my carriage. Trailing behind me, of course, is also a retinue of wounded soldiers, nursing deep-seated trauma and grieving their lost comrades. The peasants largely ignore them. Oh, hail the queen, the conquering hero! I will pull a sword and give it a waggle, because that's what I'm doing. Ah! Several peasants swoon in delight. I have, there's a sheet above me, so it's hard to waggle this a little bit. When I return to the palace, my wife is waiting for me, my heir Velida II in her arms. My darling, you're finally back. I've been breathlessly following the tales of your conquest. I only wish that you brought me along. It sounds like good fun, but I understand. Someone needs to hold down the fort. We have so much to talk about. Little Velida II has been growing up so fast in your absence. Sorry, dear, but the council has requested a meeting. Zima is repentant in chat. Of course. Well, hurry back, my love. As I step forward into the council's presence for the first time in many months, the nobles all look at me with trepidation. Welcome back to your greatness. Let me be first to congratulate you on your victory. But now, we can get back to the business of ruling. There are many votes that need my attention. Did you forget there's a war on? But what about democracy, the Constitution? Did the Queen misspeak? We may have won a victory, but Ashmead will strike back, and strike back hard. We don't have time for votes. We need to prepare. And if you squabbling bastards don't unite behind the Queen right away, you'll wake up next year with Ashmeadian soldiers in your bedchambers. Do I make myself clear? Crystal. All right. Nothing like a common enemy, eh? Let's see. Then let's begin discussing plans for our next campaign. Yes, Your Grace, whatever you say. After that, the nobles never defy me again, but it's not like my life gets easier. Your Majesty, I hate to interrupt your meeting, but I just received word that the Ashmeadian Empire is marching on our newly conquered territories. Your feelings of bloodshed... they're sending 30 regiments. We need to mobilize immediately. With a sigh, I head back to the palace to say goodbye to my wife. Here we go again. Guys, we did it. The monarch is victorious. I got an achievement for winning the game, guys. I did it. Okay, let me read this, and then we'll take a little bit extended break. My tummy is going fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. GG, all hail matters. We did it. It's my first game I won. Let's go. The monarch is victorious. Yeah. Shortly after Queen Velida's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Conte Dranxi's castle and placed him under arrest for evil magic. As they burned, they screamed the secret name of the seventh god. You did, yeah. The chiefs celebrated their victory, and Velida was venerated as a true hero of the North, but some whispered that the chiefs were losing control of their puppet as the queen consolidated her power around her heir, Princess Velida II. All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. I will remember the no support. Queen Velida's reign spanned another 15 glorious years, mostly spent fighting in foreign fields. She conquered land from Tavolin and Ashmead, lost it, campaigned to get it back. By the time the old warrior died, she was battle-scarred and celebrated as the hero, but most of all, she was tired. Guys, that was freaking awesome! This is it. Queen Velida the Brave. The Monarch won. We did it. Remember the North support. We did it. Yeah. Queen Velida the Brave. And the North won. That was great. That was awesome. If you're wondering how we got here, I have the first little episode. It's not the first game, but just a little bit on YouTube. It's a little 10-minute video or 11 minutes. We did it. 3 years, 6 months. It's a long-ass game, guys. My spouse was Rhoda of the Coast, and I will be succeeded by Queen Velida II. Nobles, wealthiest noble, Scorpio Orion, just sitting on it. And the poorest noble is Timmy Cosma, and we will remember Timmy Cosma's sacrifice to assure victory in Ashmead and lands beyond. And as far as the kingdom, here we go. Authority was 7, treasury is 1,600, stability was 5, and this is the stat scene of the game. Great trade from the counts, great military from the north. Patricians are fairly balanced. They've recovered a lot. Yeah, KODC, yeah, server. Always gonna have more KODC. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. All right, that's it. I'm gonna load the game up again, and I'm gonna take maybe a 15-minute break. I'm gonna go smoke. I'm gonna get some food in my belly, and then we'll start it up again. Continue game. Queen Velita II of the Quijibozo dynasty. Welcome to the Quijibozos, by the way, guys. Let's load the game. Okay. So now you'll be able to join again with your preferred pronoun and all that stuff, right? And I'm going to hit it to the break screen. Talking Turtle, welcome! And I'm going to take it to the break screen. We're going to listen to some random music here. It looks like we're going to do some FKA Twigs, just random video game music. Here we go. All right. Thanks for joining us. Too many passes hard for myself. Forcing accounts. Yeah, sorry, it is. We'll probably be doing a new save if we get a bunch of people in. We'll probably be doing that. So I'm going to go on break. I'll be back in a bit. Hey, Disto, if you got time, you can join in on this game. If anyone wants to join in now is the time while we're on break for the next one, continuing the legacy of the Quijibozo dynasty. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's enjoy the music. I'll be hanging out in chat if you got any questions. If anybody wants to, I'm just getting started. We just hit affiliate. If you want to join the Discord, we'll be notified when we go live. I also got to join that King of the Castle Discord too. I understand that's probably the best way to be notified. I also play Helldivers, and I've been playing Super Mario World, trying to get good for speedrunning and ROM hacks. So yeah, with that, I really need a break. You will play as a Spooky Purple Battle. Yeah. Maybe we'll do. We'll announce an end date for the campaign or something, and play up to that point, and we'll roll a new one, especially if we get a bunch more people. Yeah, GD's Monarch. Okay. Break time. See you guys in a bit.